What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler, and it is Wednesday. It's a beautiful Wednesday. All's beautiful. It's beautiful. It is. And y'all already know what time it is because it's Wednesday. Y'all do. Y'all know it's hashtag recast T'Challa or else boycott Black Panther 2 Wednesday. Y'all know that. Y'all know how me and my man D Real, y'all know how we get down and everything like that. Shout out to y'all this morning. Yeah, come on, somebody. If you know me, grow me, sharing is caring. So before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. As I say, if you know me, grow me. Yeah. And constructive comments do help an individual grow. They do. So, with that being said, y'all see the title? And this video is actually inspired by the brothers over there at Back of the Bus Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all check them out. Y'all see this. Y'all already know what time it is, but I'll bring this out. So, I've talked a lot about Black Panther. I have. And y'all see the title of today's video. I promise you it won't be the last video for today. But y'all see the title. It's called Knowledge, Wakanda, and Variance. Yeah. So I saw the brothers Back of the Bus Podcast. He had another young brother on their podcast yesterday, talking about variance and everything, and exploring the multiverse as a way of bringing T'Challa back to Earth. I don't talk about variance. I don't really talk about what if. There's a reason for that. It's a deliberate decision for me not to talk about the multiverse. See, the thing is that shout out to Mr. Smith. Shout out to all the comic book fans that's around my age. Shout out to the comic book fans that actually remember going to the comic book store and reading The Crisis on Infinite Earths. Shout out to the comic book fans that actually read the multiverse when they did what did Marvel do? Contest of Champions. It wasn't Contest of Champions, but it was basically when they did the convergence. When Marvel did the multiverse storyline. Knowledge, Wakanda, and variance. When you have knowledge of these comics, when you have knowledge of time travel in comics, you know there are certain truths. I'm gonna take y'all to a truth. DC actually explains it pretty well. I want to say it's during the Infinite Crisis or Final Crisis storyline. I know it's not the first one. Regardless of where you go, there will always be a Superman. There will always be a Lex Luthor. And they will always be opposed to each other. It's law. Doesn't matter whether or not that Superman is good. I'm going to say bad. If that Superman is bad, Lex Luthor is going to be good. He's going to oppose him. Crime syndicate. So when we talk about T'Challa, when we talk about variance, when we talk about the multiverse, the Council of Riches is a very good example of this. You have one bad Richards, the thinker. One out of countless millions. You had one that went rogue. But for the most part, he thinks and acts like Reed. Namor was able to use this to get a Reed Richards from a multiverse to blow up his Earth. Because regardless of where you go in the multiverse, Reed Richards is still Reed Richards. He's going to do what Reed Richards would do. He might not be doing it as a superhero, but he's going to, for the most part, do what Reed Richards would do. But Theo, why are you saying all this? What do you think a T'Challa would do from a different universe coming to ours, knowing that the murderer of his father is still alive? What do you think that T'Challa would do? Regardless of what universe he comes from. And if he happens to be the evil version of T'Challa, you need to know he's going to revisit that 100 times over. So I ask you, because see, I'm a writer and I know the source material. What do you think a T'Challa from a different universe would do should he come to ours and realize the murderer of T'Chaka is still walking around? If he's a T'Challa with a jacked up ass attitude, he taking out Ayo because he gonna be like, it's your fault. Please see the Mirror Universe, Star Trek. Yeah. But if you think Zemo is going to get a pass, get to walk around, that's not how that's going to go. It's not. Now, the way Ryan Coogler, Kevin Feige, and Nate Moore are trying to do this next movie, because we keep talking about variants, is if T'Challa not being recast is a done issue. Stop thinking like that. I never did. But say they do. Say Namor has something to do with this T'Challa being dead. What do you think a T'Challa from a variant universe is going to do? What do you think he's going to make his first and second priorities when he gets here? It's not going to be nice. It's not going to be let's be friends. It's not going, I'm going to forgive and forget. He's going to murder them. He would. That would be his mission, to get vengeance. It wouldn't just be a replacement. If you want Zemo and Namor to live, then you need to recast this T'Challa. Because the T'Challa that comes over from another universe is going to seek out the death penalty and exact it himself on those two individuals. That's why I don't talk about variants. That's why I don't talk about the timeline. That's why I don't talk about the multiverse. Because when you know, you know. But now let's go ahead and spin it forward. And like I said, this video is, inspired by the brothers over there Back in the Bus podcast. Doom War. That is his out to recast T'Challa. And I covered this in a video that I posted a while back. The Doom War is the perfect storyline to recast T'Challa. We can actually use the Doom War storyline without actually using Dr. Doom in it, since he ain't in the MCU. Just have Namor be that main antagonist. He deceives T'Challa. T'Challa has an explosion launched in his face. He's in a coma. Shuri undergoes the combat rituals, the transfer of the Black Panther rituals. Bass recognizes that Shuri isn't humble. This Shuri isn't humble. Hell, that personality is right on time. She ain't humble. That's perfect for her not to get the abilities of the Black Panther, and for us to see the evolution of Shuri as a technological genius as she takes on Namor without having the abilities of the Black Panther, but with her technological weaponry. She's able to put herself on an even playing field with Namor. Yeah, that works. Respect the source material. So now when T'Challa comes out of his coma, he has a different face. Has to, because they've had to perform plastic surgery. Those of us that read Comics would go for it because we know it. We could point those who don't read comics in the direction. We could say this is based loosely on the Doom War. They would say, okay. Then you could have it where the helicarrier, the Wakanda helicarrier, named the Bozeman, leads them to victory. When we keep talking about variants, we want to overcook the grits. You can bring in a variant, you're still going to have the problem. That T'Challa is going to want vengeance unless, watch this, Nate Moore. The only way that T'Challa from a different universe don't want vengeance against Zemo and Namor is if you bitch him up. And I use the word that I meant. That's something else I need y'all to know about me. I'm literal. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. You never have to wonder about whether or not I meant what I said. Let me say that again. You never have to wonder about whether or not I meant what I said. I say what I mean what I say. If I make a mistake, I'm man enough to apologize for it. I am. If I feel strongly about something, I tell you, we can just agree to disagree. Y'all know me, that's how I rocked on this channel. I'm not going to lie to you. That doesn't mean I can't make a mistake, but I'm going to say what I mean and I'm going to mean what I say. Y'all overcooking the grits on this one. Kevin Feige, you've alluded to the fact that you're a comic book head. We already know that you're not, but you're over Marvel Comics. Thus, you have access to the source material. Nate Moore don't give a damn about the source material. And I'm telling you, fans, we cross boundaries. You can't pander to us. We're men, women, members of the LGBTQ, other minorities. We cross different boundaries. And watch this. We agree on one damn thing. Respect the source material. So, you still gonna find yourself in a hole because you don't want to portray T'Challa as the king that he is. You bring over a variant, you're gonna write yourself in a hole in which you have no choice. Because this variant can't be another bitch. This variant is gonna want vengeance. If you got Io, if you got the writer from Falcon and the Winter Soldier having Io with enough sense to say T'Chaka died on her watch, that's why she wanted vengeance on Zemo. This some damn good coffee. It is. Yeah. Shout out to Folgers. Shout out to International Flavors. Y'all do a great thing. Y'all do such a wonderful job for me in the morning. Y'all need to go cash them out. I'm still trying to get this contract, this commercial deal with them and everything. I still need an agent. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We're gonna keep it going. Listen, let's be knowledgeable students of the game when it comes to T'Challa and everything like that. And let's understand. And some stuff, even though we want that to be the way, sometimes that ain't gonna do nothing but create a bigger problem. And if Marvel know that gonna create a bigger problem, I know it's gonna create a bigger problem. You think they gonna give us that? I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.